Hi, honey, mentors in the making. It's Chantal here, and I'm just briefly going to go through some system and administration processes that you as a mentor should know, but especially that you need to train your team leaders on and their style stations. So let's just run through it quickly to see what processes is always important to repeat in training sessions with your teams. The audit process, the Honey app installation, it is very important for a Honey mentor to know exactly how all the technical systems work, including the installation and login processes in all the app platforms, in your Honey app, the web portal, the payment portal. It is very important the mentor should know who is also handling all the queries at the Honey head office in order to get the best customer service from us. If you have a team member that does not know who to send a query to, it may prolong all the technical queries and fixes and feedback. So just make sure while you're doing training with your teams that they are aware who the person is to deal with. For the Honey app, you all know it's Etienne. So please make sure not to send the query to somebody else in the office, but directly to Etienne to assist you faster. For the web portal, you know all queries is going to Adele, and Adele will forward the query possibly to Chandra and Leslie to help if it is more administration or financial or reconciliation related. Okay. Then you all know the parcel discrepancies and how long you have before you have to query, or the 24 hours of receipt of the parcel. You need to make sure that if there is a problem, you need to query. Please make sure that your teams also know about this. The shoe exchange policies, you all know about the 28-day policies. Please make sure again you check in with your teams and ensure that they do understand this policy clearly. Your returns booking procedure, the one most important part of this part, the returns part, is you have to send your return requests or damages, or if you have any of those parcels that you need to return to head office, it has to go to Gary Carlisle and he needs to approve it before you just send the stock back to our warehouse. The SE transfers is also very important. You know, Etienne is also dealing with the SE transfers. Please make sure that every single person in your team understand the process of how to do an SE transfer, the completion of forms, and also who needs to sign it off, who needs to approve it, the person that actually has the consultant under their team that is transferring, they need to approve it. Without that documentation or approval, electronic approval on emails, we cannot transfer the consultant, and that will also prolong the administration process. So just chat to Etienne, but make sure that you tell your team leaders to chat to Etienne if they are getting stuck somewhere. Then obviously the cancelled order policy, it's super important, especially if you put out new butterflies, that they understand the 1% cancellation fee on orders, on cancelled orders fee, and also just make sure that a butterfly is aware, or the team leader in your account is aware, that they also will pay their style stations penalties if a style station has not settled their orders in time. Then you all know how the application of a style station process works. Ensure that you send the documentation to the correct people, the correct place, the correct mailboxes, and all the correct forms needs to be completed. You as a mentor might know this by at the back, like the back of your hand, but your team leaders might, especially the newer team leaders, might not know how the process for style station works. Please make sure the file sizes are small enough. Then next up, you know, the checklist to become a new team leader. There's a few things that you always have to check. Terry sends out all the processes to everybody and the cutoff dates to become a new team leader. If you're a mentor, you need to make sure that the team leaders in your team knows exactly when and where and what to do regarding opening of new 10-letter accounts. I actually want today to spend just a quick minute or two on the following, and that's the reporting side as a mentor in the making, especially any team leader, but a mentor in the making, you need to know all of your reporting that's available via your web portal. You need to check in weekly with every single team leader if they've downloaded the dashboard report, and always ensure your team leader sends their dashboard report onto you as a mentor, and then go through each line together. Remember, a mentor cannot see the team leader's dashboard reports on their portal, but that's why very important that you and your team leader communicate with one another to make it a lot easier that you guys can share information with one another. So this is more or less a dashboard report. If you've never opened it or never seen it or downloaded it, you can see the colorful report. It looks like this. What is a dashboard report? So it's your at a glance view of your team performance. A team leader dashboard is a data visualization tool that displays the current status of metrics and key performance indicators for a team leader account. A dashboard consolidates and arrange numbers and sometimes performance scorecards on a single screen. So maybe you do not have enough detail on there to have it per name, but it's a summary to show you what is actually happening with your team leader business. And therefore, it's so important that the team leaders in your mentor group share this dashboard report with you so you can analyze and see where are their business going to and how can you as a mentor assist them to grow certain sections. So who gets this report? Obviously only team leaders and not for a style station. It's a privilege to become a team leader because that's one of the coolest reports that you can actually have access to as a team leader. When will the report display? We load this report every Sunday evening. If everything goes well, you'll see it on the Monday morning. Monday morning you can download it. Monday mornings you can perhaps ask your team leaders to forward all their dashboards reports to you so you can analyze, sit together, have a chat, and maybe start the week of planning it super well. Okay, what's the date range of the report? So we have a report there by month. So it will start August and end July, exactly like your fund. So what does my dashboard report actually exist of? First, you'll see the pink area on the left-hand side. The report will display your yearly targets by month so that you can really plan ahead to see if you can reach your 100% target for the year. You'll also see a total sales per month and the percentage to target achieved by month. It's very similar to your TL group sales report, so you can always compare the two, your monthly TL group sales versus your dashboard report. The figures should match. If there is any query, you can always send on to me. On the yellow section, you will be able to see how your sales are made up between your discountable sales, your non-discountable sales, as well as the split between the direct team and the style station sales, making up your total sales per month for yourself. Obviously, again, you can compare it with other sales reports that you're getting, like your monthly TL group sales. You'll be able to see what part of your sales comes from your style station groups on the orange part. So it's very important to see what sales does my style stations bring in that actually helps me tally up to my total sales a month. What percentage of that? Then your green part is the part is incredibly important. This part shows the growth on recruitment in your team. As a mentor, you need to follow up with each butterfly or each team leader what their planning is on recruitment growth. You can set goals for your butterfly. This total recruitment includes their style station recruitment. You can see where they start off in August and where they're ending in July with recruitment. Set a goal and a target for a team leader and their style stations to try and recruit 30 new people a month. It's one new recruit daily, and you can split that up between many style stations and that team leader to grow that 30 per month together. So that's really important section to look at. The next part, the blue part, is in-depth analyzing on sales per team leader. Here you can see what part of your recruited sales consultants are active in trading monthly and reaching their 2,500 Rand sales to be an active sales consultant. You can also see what part of your style stations and their groups are active and which part of that style stations are reaching the 10,000 Rand goals monthly. Mentors, if you sit down with your mentor groups, butterflies and team leaders, and you go through this report, you will be able to see where they need assistance, training, and support from you as a mentor. As a mentor, it will be totally your responsibility to sit with each team leader in your region and repeat training on a monthly basis. Why not get involved with your team leaders in your region's training sessions and ask them to include you so that you know monthly your team leaders actually look at this dashboard report, analyzed it, and then in depth went into all their reportings on the web portal and actually having a plan and a recruitment and having training sessions with their teams and their style stations. Be involved and be active. And this dashboard report is definitely one to use. Then, quickly, the Honey website. Please remember, all our training tools are on there. If you're a mentor, please can we ask that you always keep sharing the Honey website information to fill your mentor group, to your full mentor group, including all your team leaders and their style stations. We've created a lot of content for you, especially to assist you with training. Check out these two important sections, the products and the business opportunity. In there, you've got everything. If you download the information from there, or you share the training and development or video tutorials, you don't even have to spend time to make up a training session for yourself or content for yourself. Then always remember, the most important part of this business growth is you need to ensure that you share our social media platforms to everybody in your team on a constant basis. This is where they're going to see your product, see your videos, see the interaction, all of this. So very, very important on the technical side. Please make sure that you always train your teams on the social media platforms. And that's it from me. I tried to do it in 5 minutes, but it was nearly 12 minutes. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next session soon.